Thanks for joining me. There is a controversial Bible statement that we took literally when we were growing up, and right now nobody talks about it. Like we outgrew some Bible statements, and I am here to remind you again that the Bible said, "You shall not murder, and whoever murders will be liable to judgment." But then I say to you, Jesus says to us, that everyone who is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment, and whoever insults his brother will be liable to the council, and whoever says, "You fool," will be liable to the hell of fire. We have forgotten about these Bible statements. And wherever anybody or whenever you see anybody, lose his or her temper, the first thing you hear is, "Do you know who I am? Foolish man, foolish this, foolish that." We forgot about these statements. Nobody outgrows Bible principles. Bible is still what it is. Standards are still standards. This saying hit me hard when I was very much younger, and I am sure it hits everyone equally hard until we grew up and no longer take some of these statements seriously. Who hasn't hated someone at one time or the other? Who has not? Most people do not see hate as murder, but hate is the motive behind most murders. You cannot murder someone you love. If you have to hate somebody to a point before you can think of murdering the person and actually committing the murder, right? Jesus does not say that all who hate their brothers or sisters will certainly go to hell. That is not what that place said. But he says that whoever hates will be liable to judgment and liable to the hell of fire. So if you are sued in court, for example, you may be found liable and have to pay damages, right? But if you have an attorney who is willing to pay your fine or settlement, you will not be liable. You will be set free. And this is what Jesus has done for us. He has advocated for us and he continues to advocate and has already paid our fine so that we won't be liable to hell of fire. We will not have to give account of every damn thing. By the way, the word used for angry in Greek, where Bible was translated from to English, it's not actually about anger, the anger we know. No, because if every anger is an offense, then who is to be saved? For example, someone can get angry seeing you molesting an innocent child. Will the person be liable for judgment for being angry at that? You know, so there are so many instances where anger can be considered as righteous indignation. So, but we're talking about anger that causes you to harm someone in an unjustifiable way. Jungle justice. Why would you poison someone out of jealousy? Why would you set someone's business premises on fire out of envy? I recently watched a video that happened in a particular state in Nigeria where people were scooping petroleum products. I don't know which of them, whether it was gasoline, fuel, petrol, or something. I wasn't sure, but there were much people scooping. And before we could say Jack Robinson, fire has erupted. Someone put that fire, and you can see tens of people that died, plus houses that were destroyed. Some people are no longer humans. They just destroy another person for fun. These are the people we are talking about. You can see where someone pilfered a phone, stole a phone, or any other thing that wasn't really supposed to be died for. And you will see one street boy there that will just suddenly say, "Let's cut him down. Let's do this one. Tear his shirt. Put tire." I mean, over A cell phone. Cell phone that the person saying let's put fire on him has stolen like 10 times, 50 times over, and for that, someone will die for no reason at all. Whereas the people that are really stealing money are moving around freely. So I think these are the major problems we have. You fool. You fool. I am also guilty of this. Even though in recent times, I can't remember when I last used the word I mean on who. Who will I tell you? For my parents? Who? I don't know who I'm going to tell you for. Because decent conduct will even hinder you from saying certain things and avoiding certain outbursts. The word of God remains the word of God. Even when you are angry, you still need to control your mouth. And remember that you are not supposed to also go to bed with anger and wake up with anger. A lot of people are very guilty of keeping malice. Couples keep malice, friends keep malice, siblings keep malice, but this is wrong. The sun shall not set on your anger. If you get angry over an issue, try to settle it before you go to sleep. If you go to sleep with anger, make sure to settle this in your head before you wake up in the morning. Because life has a way of playing tricks on us. You may be postponing making peace and die, and that ends your journey. There is no point to prove from hatred and anger and malice. No point. The people that have the most peace of mind are people that trash out issues the moment it happens. There is no need keeping grievances and lingering it for so long. This is one of my secrets of peace of mind. I am that kind of person that cannot wait. Like, you can't tell me there is something I will discuss with you tomorrow. Ha! No, I am not that one. You must tell me today. So, but if you know that you are not ready to discuss it today, don't even inform me. Keep it that tomorrow. Then say there is something we are going to talk about. I am that impatient with, things like that. You can't keep me anxious over nothing. So likewise, when I have a burden over something or I have a grievance, I would usually trash it out, tell you, look at what you did. Let me get your reaction once and for all. If you are going to break down the house, break it, let's see, and it will be over. We will know that the house has been broken, and then what next? This is who I am. There are people I block instantly. If I have thought about everything and I know this is not someone to talk with, I just quietly block you. Life is complicated, and based on your upbringing, based on your religious exposure, based on your understanding of life, based on level of education, all of us will react to different situations in different ways. When you are embracing any new culture, do not swallow things hook, line, and center. Always consider who you are dealing with. Where is the person coming from? What belief does the person have? The way I would react to situations I encounter with a Western person is not the same way I will react with a situation that I experience with an African person, because I will put culture, religion, understanding, exposure, and everything together. I will leave you at that, and I will see you on the next one.